Welcome back to KTR Videos. Today's tutorial is actually something new. It's not a Nom Nom and it's not a Shopkin. Today I'm drawing one of the adorable LOL surprise dolls. This one is actually in honor of all the doctors and nurses out there. I don't know if you've heard about her, but her name is PhD BB, and I thought she was super cute, super adorable, and what a great way to honor all of those working on the front line. So get your pencils and paper ready and let's go. Okay, so to start off, we're gonna start at the bottom of our papers and we're gonna go ahead and move up about this much and make a mark, okay? Because this is where the base of her coat is going to be. And we're gonna go ahead and make a slightly curved line like this, and that's the bottom of her coat. And then from here, let's go ahead and jump over here. We're gonna work our way up, coming inward a little bit, like that. And over on this side, the same thing, coming up and slightly inward. Like that. So it kind of looks like the bottom of a triangle. Okay, from here, over here I went ahead and just added the start of the separation of her coat, like the button section of it all. And that just gives me a good place to start her legs. So from here, we're gonna go ahead and make a small line like this, and then curve downward like this. So a nice little angle, and then come over here a little bit from the edge of the coat. We're gonna come downward like that, and then back out like this. Okay, and now we're just coming across. And about here is where the bow, actually no, let's go ahead and finish that line first, and then we'll make the bow. So we're gonna come down a little bit over here, and this is just the start of her sock and her shoe. All right, about here is where her bow is gonna be. So go ahead and make a bow, which is like a soft triangle, a tiny circle, and another soft triangle, like that. Don't worry about the lines, we'll erase those in a moment. And now I'm just gonna make a semicircle like this, which is the top of her shoe. And down here I made like a little zigzag. I didn't realize that it was out of sight. Anyway, we're gonna come down and close it off to make the bottom of the shoe. I do need to fix this up a little bit and erase what's inside the bow. Okay. And then back to that center opening of the coat right here that I drew a moment ago. About there, now we're gonna go ahead and come down and out slightly, and then down and out slightly for her other leg, like that. And now once again, let's go ahead and make a curved line for the top of the shoe, or sock I should say. Come on down a little bit here and here. And another semicircle or curved line, a little zigzag over here. And come down and around like that, okay? Now again, pause the video if you need to, okay? And here I'm just adding this little rectangle piece that I didn't catch the first time. And here it is as well. Okay, let's go ahead and make the bow. So go ahead and make another bow over here for this one, like that. And we'll erase what's on the inside in just a moment. There we go. Okay, and I'm just making the dimples for her kneecap. There we go. Okay, so her legs are complete. Now again, pause the video if you need to. Here I'm just making the dotted line. It's like the seam of her coat. All right, next we're gonna be working on the pocket. So we come up a little bit from the bottom and then come out. We're just basically making a square, or about a square like this. And then another line up towards the top, and draw some diagonal lines because it's like a zebra print over here. Okay. And then same thing on the other side, just line it up. So come down and around, another square. That's a little short, so I'm gonna make mine a little longer here. There we go. Okay, something like that. And make a line at the top. And then also diagonal lines for the print. There we go. So far, so good. And let's come over here, come up a little bit from that pocket, and then start making a line like this. This is the start of her arm. From here, we're gonna make the cuff of the coat, which is a rectangle. So I'm just working on a rectangle. You'll see it here in a second, like that, okay? And then make a tiny, tiny one sitting on top, like that, okay? It just gives it some dimension. Okay, so once you have that done, we have to make her hand. And her hand, to be honest with you, their hands kind of look like claws. So it's kind of hard to explain to you how to do that. Just know that they do look a little funny. So I'm just kind of trying to follow what the picture is showing here. And again, it looked kind of like a lobster claw. I don't know if that sounds a little funny, but that's what it reminds me of. So there we go. There's that one hand. And then we're gonna come on up, just slowly here. And come over on this side, come out. We're gonna make the cuff of the coat again, so it's a rectangle. There we go, with a tiny rectangle sitting on top, if you can see that. And this hand also looks like a lobster claw. So I'm gonna come and try to draw it as best as I can. My recommendation to you guys is honestly pausing the video and just trying the best you can to kind of draw what I drew, because even I had a hard time with this. Okay, I'm pretty happy with it. I may have to fix it a little bit, but anyway, we're moving on. So there we go, we have her arms done. Okay, now let's go ahead and we're gonna draw a line coming down and up. We're making the collar of her coat. So just kind of follow what I'm doing here, making a curved line over here like that. And now we're gonna draw in the opening of the coat at the top. So come down and out and down, and then over here out and down as well, like that. Now this side's a little longer. The left-hand side is a little longer and the right-hand side is not. So, like that. Okay, and coming up. And I'm just gonna kind of close it off with this light line. And now I'm just drawing a bunch of little circles inside. I think it's like a bandana or something she has, so just draw, but fill it in with a bunch of circles. All right, let's go ahead and finish the coat here. So I'm just drawing the seam down the middle like this, the opening, and I'm gonna add some buttons, which are just tiny little circles. There we go. And I'm just gonna shade it in a little bit, like that. Okay, so her body is done, I think. So we're gonna draw the jawline now. The jawline is actually it's like a rounded rectangle. So go ahead and make the base kind of like what I did here. So it's curved at each side like a rectangle. And now we're gonna slowly make our way up, like this. And same thing on this side, like that. Okay, looks a little funny, I know. But now we have to start her mask. So her mask comes down. And now we're gonna make a mountain. And over to the other side as well. So that little mountain is where the nose piece. Okay, from here we're gonna make a line here and here, and that's her mask. And the pattern of her mask is a heart right over here, and then some diagonal lines. So we're gonna draw some lines here. It's a black and white mask, and that heart is red. It's so cute. Okay, now her eyes. Their eyes are really big, so we're gonna make a semicircle about this size, like that. And same thing on this side as well. There we go. And over here, we're going to start making the iris and the pupil. So we're gonna make a semicircle inside. That's pretty big, like that. And then a small circle over here, and then teeny tiny ones, about 3 of them right over there underneath. And same thing here. So go ahead and make a curved line over here, and then making the iris, which is another circle on the inside, like that. And then the clear spots, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, tiny ones. And the eyelashes, so they're kind of triangular in shape, and there's 3 of them. There you go. And this side as well. Okay. From here, let's go ahead and make her ears. There we go, on this side. And I'm gonna start making her glasses. So here's the thing, guys, these glasses are huge. So I'm just very lightly drawing it out around her eyes. I'm speeding this part up, so if you need to stop the video for a moment to try to do the same thing, go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and fix it and darken it up. There we go, much better. And then from here, we're gonna go ahead and draw a line going across, and then coming up, and then down like a triangle. This is like the break in her bangs. another one here, up and then down. And then over here coming up. And it looks like I'm running out of room, guys. All right, come on up from this side. Same thing over here. Make the ear first, and then from here, come on up. Okay, let's go ahead and draw in her eyebrows now, real quick. There we go. Okay, now I went ahead and grabbed a second sheet of paper so I can continue this semicircle. So we're gonna come up like this, making that top part of her bangs, like this. So it kind of looks like a dome, like that, okay? And from here, let's go ahead and draw some lines, some separation in her hair. There we go. Okay, now bear with me. I had to sneak another sheet of paper because I ran out of room, but I didn't want to cut this tutorial short on you guys. So I'm just coming up and around, making another larger semicircle, and this is the back of her hair. Okay, and ooh, that's not quite right. I'm gonna have to fix that and round it out a little bit. There we go. And now I'm gonna come over here and just draw some lines in. There we go. And then her big bow of hair. So we're just gonna kind of make this like a makeshift, not straight, kind of crooked bumps, and then down. And then make the center of the bow, which again, her bow is all hair. And then up. And then again, this side is also just kind of like crooked lines, like that. And then make the little sections, little curved lines. It doesn't have to be exact here, guys. There we go. And then some over here as well, like that. That's it for the drawing part of the video, guys. I hope you were able to draw her along with me. I have to say that was probably one of the hardest drawings that I've done. A lot harder than Shopkins or Noms, that's for sure. Anyway, now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the colors that I'll be using for this drawing. So if you'd like to watch me color her in, then just keep watching. I will be using black, obviously. I have a black marker and a black pencil. I also have red, and that is only gonna be for the little heart on her mask. Pink, which will be used for her hair and her parts of her coat. I have purple, which will be used for her hair, blue for her eyes, and peach for her skin. So let's go ahead and get this started. And done. All right, I think she came out really, really cute. That was definitely one of the hardest drawings that I've done, but a lot of fun at the same time. If you liked this video and want us to draw more LOL dolls, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Until next time, bye. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video and want to see more like it, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out our Spanish channel.